Hello. This is a supplemental to my blog that I've started, 2TimothyTrump. From now until the election, I am going to make videos that'll use Jesus' own words to describe why Donald Trump is a danger to the faith, why, according to Jesus' own words, he is not a Christian, and why Christians everywhere should not support this man who preys on our fears and our hates and has none of the fruit of the Spirit. So I'm going to start Matthew 3. And Matthew 3 is where I get my handle from, a voice crying, 3:3. A voice of one crying in the desert, "Prepare the way for the Lord, make his path straight." But this is going to be starting at Matthew 3:7. But when he saw many of the Pharisees and Sadducees coming to where he was baptizing, he said to them, "You brood of vipers, who warned you to flee from the coming wrath? Produce fruit in keeping with repentance. And do not think you can say to yourselves, 'We have Abraham as our father.' I tell you that out of these stones God can raise up children for Abraham. The axe is already at the root of the trees, and every tree that does not produce good fruit will be cut down and thrown into the fire." The sign of a born-again Christian is the fruits that come out of repentance and transformation. And the fruits, I will go into more detail throughout the series, but love, kindness, gentleness, patience, joyfulness, self-control. And none of these, excuse me, it's very hot. None of these Donald Trump has. But a lot of Christians, when I say these things, say, "How can you judge a man's heart?" But these people who came to see John, who John chastised, they thought they were saved. They thought they were the chosen people. They were children of Abraham. But John the Baptist said that God, will make children of Abraham from stones. And there are a lot of seekers who have been atheists who are coming to Christ, who are stones, hard, cold. And those that say, "How dare you say that? How dare you? I'm a Christian." Well, if you're a Christian but you don't produce fruits of repentance, you will be thrown into the fire. And I don't want people to be thrown into the fire. I want people to be saved and transformed, not cut down and destroyed. So I am going to end this talking to my number one troll, Ramses. You have said some really terrible things to me. But there's nothing you can say that can really get to me. But I will tell you this. You will be judged for every nasty word you say. And, like I said, if I was a lesser man, I would be in glee with the concept of you burning in hell. But I'm not. And there was another guy named Ramses in the Bible. I mean, he's not named Ramses, but the dates would put the Pharaoh of Moses' time as a Ramses. His heart was hardened. He would not be budged. He was on his path, and he was going to make sure that the Jews, that the Hebrews, would be under his thumb. You had the plagues. But he wouldn't change. Eventually, Moses led the Israelites out of Egypt. And Ramses still followed him. But Moses and the Israelites got out of Egypt. Pharaoh and Pharaoh's army drowned in the Red Sea. So you can say whatever you want. I'm not angry. I'm sad. And I'm praying for you. I'm praying that God opens up your eyes and unhardens your heart, and that you will use trolling for good instead of evil, kind of like I do. God bless you.